Well, hello and welcome back to Hof Bergmann. You've just caught me watering all the apple trees. I've just started, so it's going to take a little while, but look at all the apples on the trees. We have got loads of apples there. We need to get them into our productions and get that all sorted. So we're going to enter straight into a time lapse, get all that done, and I will see you in, well, about a minute, I reckon, by the time that we've sorted everything out. But yeah, first of all we need to water everything, as you can see, and the apples are the trees are nearly full of apples now. I do think it would be a bit more challenging and a bit better if the apples didn't grow quite as fast and didn't grow all times of the year. Might be better if they were only like available to grow in springtime. Maybe the trees fill up just as fast, but only during the spring months, maybe. I don't know. That's just... Do I mean spring or do I mean autumn? Probably autumn. I mean, yeah, late summer, early autumn. I don't know. But I can see how, you know, it's a year-round job, and it takes a good... maybe half an hour each month to do this, so it's going to get quite repetitive if we put this on video every single time, but I will do so today. So let's get straight into a time lapse and we'll get these watered and get the productions rolling once again. Right, well that is all the trees collected in. We're just going to stick the rest of the apples into the apple sauce production. If we just speed up time a little bit, then we should get rid of the apples fairly quickly. There we go. Okay, so that is now empty. Put it there. We've got some more apple sauce on the way. Might as well close this down. Nope. There we go. Apple juice, we've got one full container out there and another one ready to spawn, which is fantastic. And I've been putting all the apple sauce into the back of the van, ready to sell. I don't know when the best time to sell it. I keep looking, I keep forgetting. So the best time to sell it is February. So at the moment, we're down quite a bit on the maximum value. Maximum value 7,700, currently 6,900. And over here we're about 1,500 down on the maximum value of the apple juice as well. So we're going to carry on collecting it, carry on pushing it into the van. We'll get ourselves... Oh look, applesauce done. Right, slow the time back down again. We will get ourselves a flatbed trailer. Trees have started producing apples again already, which is fantastic. Oops. I'm glad these things don't break. I did think about it actually, and there is a potential to make more use of the land around here in the shape of a beehive. I mean, this is all dead space around here, and we could put in a beehive as well and make honey. It may even improve the production of the apples. It's just a thought. If we made honey as well, that's something else we could put into the van. Especially if we had a couple of the big beehives, that would be really good. But yes, at the minute, that's what we've got. The trees have been watered. They are producing apples, and this time next month we should be able to do it all over again. The amount of water we've got in here is 1,740 litres, so not quite a full tanker load, so we'll continue to go and get water from the lake. I'm just now wondering whether we should have a look at the bees. I don't know how much it's going to be. I imagine that we haven't got enough money for it at the moment. So, having a quick look then. Animals. We'll go for bees. What's others? What's this? A hay rack. Dog. Right, bees then. So, there is... it's only £3,000. I thought it would be more for the big one. And then it's the spawn point as well you need. That's 200. If we put it round that way, over there, we should be able to pick up with the telehandler. And yeah, I think one there. One there. Fantastic, look at that. So we've got honey on the way. Brilliant stuff. Hello, bees. Right, there is rain on the way. Yeah, rain tonight. I think what we'll do is we'll move on to June, although it looks like June's going to be wet as well. Let's get back to the farm and we'll sleep through to June. We at least then could do a contract or something, or do the grass field if that's ready, which it may be. I'm not sure it's going to be fully grown, but we can always run around the corner and have a look. Ah, yes, I'd forgotten about the leasing costs. Look, that's put us down to minus £6,000 again, hasn't it? Wonderful. Right, what's the weather looking like today? Not bad this morning, and then wet this afternoon. So, if we are going to cut the grass, which still says need rolling, I think we should cut the grass. We should get it baled and wrapped as well. How's this looking? Growth 7 out of 8, so it will be ready next time. Fantastic. But yeah, it's... Is there any way to tell what growth stage it is? It says ready to harvest. So usually for grass is a ready to harvest 1 and a ready to harvest 2. So I don't think that's quite fully grown yet. I think that could do with another month. So we will leave that to July. And go from there. Ah, yes. Do you know what I wanted to look at? Let's head over to the original farm. Which I think is over this way. Here it is. There is a pig food mixer here. And I'm wondering whether we can get it onto our farm as well. Here it is. So the Forage Star by LSFM Innovations. 8K feed mixer mini series. Oh, that's the wrong button. Take flight mode off for the minute. Yeah, I really would like that on our farm as well. Yes. Right. I'd have to do some editing in Giants Editor, I think. Because I don't think there's any way to buy one, although I have got pig food mixers, I think, installed. What's this one? Mineral feed and pig food mixer mod. Ah. Well, how about that? I've got one. £5,000 though. So we could do with making a bit of money. And then purchasing that one. That's actually quite a nice one, isn't it? And for £5,000, that is not bad at all. So it'll give us a good idea of what we need in order to make the pig food. But I desperately want pigs. I really do. Right. As for our new field, that's growing well. That one's growing nicely. It says that's ready to harvest, but I think there's another growth stage yet. As for pH levels, not too bad. Nitrogen, that doesn't need nitrogen because it is soybeans. What have we got in the way of contracts then? So there's fertilizing contracts, there is spraying contracts, stone picking, weeding. We have got a weeder now. Hoeing. I think ours doubles up as a hoe as well. So, that's at the original farm there. Fertilizing contracts, deadwood contract. Could do a mowing contract. We have got the kit for it. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So field 24. Actually, that's the one that we sprayed with fertilizer, I think. Oops. Didn't mean to get that out there. Sorry about that. Yes. All my grass work equipment is over there. Need to take the weight off the front. Field 24 is quite a long way away. It'll bring us It'll bring us back into the black, but it will not give us enough money for the pig food mixer just yet. So I feel like we might have to wait a little bit longer in order to get that, or we could sell the apple products potentially. Right, let's grab the mowers. Yeah, I feel like the apple products are going to make us a bit of money. Might even have some honey as well. So potentially we could go down there with the down to the orchard with the telehandler, load up on products and take them for sale. But first of all, let's go and do our mowing contract. I think field 24 is a reasonable size, but not unduly large. So we should be able to do it fairly quickly, I think. Right. Let's go and get on with it then. There we are, 98%, 99%. Contract finished, and I will just head down and finish off this last little bit, because I know it does annoy people when I don't finish off the contract completely. You wouldn't in real life, would you? You'd do the whole field and then expect to get paid. Well, there we are. We are now done. We'll get these folded away. Ah. The rear one might have still been running when I folded them. Never mind. That's done now. That is sorted. So, contract complete. Let's get ourselves back into positive numbers. £1,247. We won't be staying there for long, obviously. Because obviously when we go through to July, we'll lose a load of money again. But I think what we'll do now is we'll go and get our Apple products that we made yesterday. I say yesterday, sorry. I mean in the previous month. Still this episode, but the previous month. We go get those Apple products and we can... Yeah, I don't know what to do. Keeping them till February seems like the most sensible thing to do. We will end up having a lot of products if we keep it till February. But that's not a bad thing at all. It really isn't. It is something that we could aspire towards. On the other hand, we have a lot of payments going out each month. And a lot of things I want to buy. As the apples are coming in on a monthly basis, I do think it's probably worth selling them. Selling the products now. And keeping that going. Question is, do I get a flatbed trailer and load it all up onto that? Probably should do. Because I can pick up the flatbed trailer with the telehandler. That's not a problem. The question is, however, how much is a flatbed trailer going to cost me? Because I've only got £1,247 at the minute. Now I could go and sell the apple sauce first, buy a trailer, and then sell the apple juice. Then we'll have a trailer. And if I'm going to buy a trailer, I could sell the van. Actually, that's not really a bad idea. Right, I'm going to leave the mowers on the tractor because what we'll be doing next time, first thing, is the grass. It doesn't quite look ready to me. Do I have grass? Does it have to, yes, it... Oh, does it? No, it doesn't have crop destruction on the grass, thankfully. However, let's get these unfolded so we can line ourselves up a bit better. Yeah, because obviously this field will be ready to harvest next time, but it won't take the full time. Let's take the strain off the 3-point linkages. And we'll switch the motor off there. Okay. So. I could take this first. Oh, look at all the apples on the trees again, look. Crikey. Do we have any honey? We do! We have honey as well. Not much, but we have honey. Fantastic. Right then. Trees could do with another watering too. Right. Let's get all those strapped in. The best place to take them and sell them is the supermarket. So we'll head up to the supermarket. We'll sell these. We'll take the van down to the dealership and we'll sell that. Get ourselves a flatbed trailer, which we'll pick up with the telehandler. All sounding very complicated. And then we'll sell the apple juice. I would very much like to do some harvesting contracts as well. Once we've sold the apple products, we might even be able to buy our pig food mixer. It doesn't look like there's any fields ready to harvest just yet. If we see any, we'll keep an eye out for the harvesting contracts, but I think next month is going to be the first month for harvesting. It'd be nice if we could get a bit of product, a bit of leftover harvest from certain places in order to put towards the pig food, but I don't yet know what the ingredients for the pig food are. So we'll have to wait and see on that front. Right then, over to the supermarket. Here we are. So, pull into this bit here, we'll unstrap. Excellent, it's all sold. We're now up to £9,000. I'm not sure this was a one-way system or not, but never mind. So yeah, now up to £9,000. If we take this van back and we sell it, we'll either be able to get ourselves a pickup or a trailer. Good that we're running down the fuel quite a bit. We don't lose out there. I do like how fast the van is, but you just can't fit enough stuff into it. Right, there we go. So, I'm not going to bother fixing it. £17,190. Lots more than I expected, actually. That gives us 26,000 in total. What have we got in the sale? Nope, nothing in the sale of any interest. Let me see now. There was the lizard rumbler, but I have got that in the other series. Right, what have we got in the way of flatbed trailers? Quite large ones, actually. And one's worth quite a lot of money. Low loaders. So there are some car trailers or similar. What else have we got? Miscellaneous usually throws up something. A goods transport wagon, look at that. This car is not road legal and for use only on company premises. Yes, I can see why. There's a goose transport wagon. Lizard Brazilian trailer. That's an interesting triple axle trailer. That actually might do us quite well. £9,500. Yes, I think that one would be good. How much is it for the front of that? Whoa, 153,000. Let's forget that one then. I'm not sure about the red though. Shall we go for Blockman blue? Or light grey? Maybe more of a silvery? Silver. Silvery silver. There we go. Covered trailer there, but I don't think we need a cover. Standard should be just fine. Okay. With the optional extras of the colour, that's £10,000. Let's buy it. Excellent. Right. I shall come down here with the telehandler, pick it up, and head over to the orchard. Alright, here we are. I did pick up the fertiliser as well, which probably means that we're going to have to take back one of the pallets of apple juice on the forks instead of on the trailer. But let's get it sorted. So, number one. And the other one should just appear. Appear it did. Let's attack this one from a bit of a better angle. There we go. Right, these have got to go all the way up to the side of the distillery. There we go, we have it on board. Right, pickle avoided. Let's get up to that distillery. Okay, here we are at the distillery. That's one gone, and that's two gone. Luckily it didn't take the fertiliser as well, because that could have been really awkward. That takes us up to £28,500 in the bank. Really quite pleased with that. So we will get the pig food mixer now, and I think next time or the time after we will have a look at getting that the manure pit or slurry pit into the cow enclosure. Pigs have already got them built in here, so pigs are all good. Cows, on the other hand, not so good. Right, I don't want this pig food mixer next to the house. I think we'll put it over here by the wall. Switch that light off there. Right, here we go. So, What's the red thing mean? Don't know what the red thing means, but okay. We have got flattening failed. Excellent. Right. That would be about perfect. £5,027. This looks good. No active production, storage is empty. Let's have a look then. How can we make pig food? Oh, you can make cut sugar beet in here. Fantastic. So there's pig food. The ingredients are potatoes, corn, wheat, canola. Potatoes, sorghum, barley, soybeans. Corn, wheat, canola, and carrots. That is going to be quite a problem. Harvesting contracts are available on spinach currently. Potatoes, I think, aren't quite ready yet. So, looking at this, potatoes will be ready August, September time. Might be able to do a contract and get some potatoes after that. Takes a lot of potatoes. Barley, which we are producing. Sorghum, which we are not. And soybeans, which we are. So, that's probably going to be the best mixture for us to do. So we'll need to find a way to get some potatoes and find a way to get some sorghum. Other bits are on the way. Right, well, that is positive. However, yes, we've still got a long way to go. We'll leave it there for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.